everyone, welcome into the live or welcome into the video. I'm back on here on live. I don't really know what to talk about today, I'll be honest. Oh my goodness. But today we have, this is a new flavor. Okay, never tried it, but I'm so excited. This is every single live, well, not every single live. Most of my lives, I share a flavor that I'm drinking for, so that I'm, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie. I had too much fun last night with my second family. We went to Orlando and a night was had, let me tell you. So I'm a little hungover, but it's okay. This is gonna help me out, okay? Because I had to go right to work. Anyway, we got raspberry acai, green tea Celsius. I don't even have a topic today. I'm just trying to, like, I guess you could say, get more used to going live more, I guess you could say. Oh no. To spread. This actually looks really good. To spread some messages that I have. I don't know. Yeah. But I'm not gonna be on here too long, of course, as always, on my break. So tired, so hungover. Let's see how this tastes. That's really good. Oh my goodness. It's really raspberry-y. It's really raspberry-y. Let me see. Where's my notes? Because I feel like I didn't have a topic. I would say something that I learned this week, because I'm just on this whole journey right now of, oh no, we gotta hide that. I'm on this whole journey right now of just finding myself more, I guess you could say, in my 20s, right? I feel like that's what your 20s is about, is really just finding yourself, finding your place in the world, and unlearning things, learning new things. And something that I learned is that you just gotta be yourself, even when you have anxiety. And sometimes being yourself is the only way to get through your anxiety. So I guess that's just my message for today. I don't know. But yeah, you just literally have to be yourself, even if you're anxious, even if you feel like out of place, whatever, like you're, I don't know, like say you're someone who you're scared to meet new people, you're scared of connection even with new people, making new friends. You literally just have to push yourself, because you can actually prove yourself wrong. Like anxiety, oh my gosh, one thing I've learned in my 20s is that anxiety can literally lie to you. It can literally create scenarios. It can create brain fog. It can create ideas that aren't even real. Sometimes you literally have to prove yourself that your anxiety is full of garbage, full of nothing, okay? Try not to cuss on my lives and stuff, because yeah, nobody's perfect, okay? Nobody's perfect. And honestly, my anxieties made me feel like, well, I'm just this, I'm just that, I'll never be able to like have friends, I'm just too this, no, just a human. We're all just humans. Like, when you just literally push yourself to talk to people, to get yourself out there, to just force yourself to make friends, you actually are proving your anxiety that it's wrong. That your anxiety doesn't even know what it's talking about. It's just making up stuff. And even if you feel like people don't like, even if you have signs that people don't like you, so what? That's also a way to push through your anxiety, even if people don't like you. It can be hard at first, but when you learn to be yourself no matter what and say, okay, you don't like me? Okay, cool. I don't care that you don't like me. It doesn't bother me. I'm still going to be me. And take up space. Don't be afraid to take up space. Don't shrink yourself to make everybody else comfortable. Don't do it. Just be yourself. Push through. Like I said, when you just do it anyway, you can break out of your anxiety. You can break out of your comfort zone. And you realize people aren't so bad. That you can make friends. You can build connections. For a while, I was scared to make friends, and I felt like I was a terrible friend too. Like, really, I've been a terrible friend in the past. And so I was like, oh, I'll never be able to make friends because I haven't been a good friend. But it's like, once you learn from your mistakes, and I don't know, yeah, once, I guess you could say that, like, once you learn from your mistakes, and then you just kind of push yourself, like, you'll actually start making friends, and it won't feel so hard. And then, yeah, I'm so tired. But that's just something that I learned. If y'all struggle with anxiety like me, and you feel like you just kind of have to, like, keep yourself hidden from the world, you just got to push yourself out of your shell. You literally have to not listen to your anxiety and just push yourself. And just be yourself. Like, when you're, listen, go to that, like, gathering with family or whatever, and just dance. Just dance. You see people dancing, get up and dance. Get up and just enjoy yourself and connect with people. Say hi, I'm whatever your name is, and just start talking to people. Just start, yeah, it's life changing. I don't know. I just come on here and I just share stuff that I learned. I just share stuff that I learned pretty much in my experiences, because I've struggled a lot with mental health in general, like everybody does. And I just share my little pieces of information to maybe help somebody out. I don't know. But yeah, life is too short, y'all. Life is too short. You got to think about it. Within the next 80 years, it sounds sad, but it's true. We're not even going to be here anymore. So we might as well, like, be ourselves unauthentically. If people don't like you, so what? Not everybody's going to like you. And be okay with taking up space. I've already said this. Repeating myself. Be okay with it, okay? And if people are petty about it, be like, okay, you don't like me? Why? Like, I will give you a reason to not like me, but not in a way where it causes drama, okay? But do y'all see what I'm saying? That's just something I learned. Who are you gonna hurt? Who are you gonna hurt by being yourself? Who are you gonna hurt by just expressing yourself? Nobody. You're only hurting yourself, honestly. I was only hurting myself by not getting myself out there and just kind of, like, keeping myself to the corner of the room, and then feeling bad about it, like that, and then wondering why I don't have any friends, wondering why I'm scared to talk to people or whatever. No, you can't. It's okay. Do it scared. Do it afraid. Do it with your heart beating out of your freaking chest. Just do it. Just go talk to people. Just meet people. Because also, when you actually talk to people that you're afraid to talk to, you're literally proving your anxiety wrong. Like, some people, like, they might have a mean look on their face. Okay, it's like this. Do y'all ever see people, right, and they look mean, but when you talk to them, they're the sweetest people ever? That, like, stuff like that. Your anxiety does that. Like, oh, we don't know this person, they could be this. Well, it can go two ways. They can either be just as bad as your brain's telling you, or they could be your new best friend. But you gotta find out. You gotta make that risk. So, yeah. Anxiety is a thief of joy. Anxiety is, can keep you from building the connections and relationships you need, okay? And these days, as much as it seems like people are more disconnected, we gotta stay connected, okay? We gotta stay connected no matter what. We have to. It's very important. And you might as well just take the chance to see. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are definitely some people that you need to stay away from. There's definitely some bad people, but not everybody is. And you just gotta take the chance. You gotta take the chance to, yeah. It's not gonna hurt you as much as your anxiety wants to make you believe. So you just gotta look anxiety in the face and say, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. You got to. Yeah. And it's so crazy because whenever I was younger, like whenever I was like, before, I guess you could say before I hit puberty, because puberty can actually, once you hit puberty, sometimes you just become a completely different person. Before I hit puberty, I was the most outspoken person ever, which I was a child, but I was not an upkept child by any means. I was outspoken. I could go up and talk to anybody, but it's like whenever I turned about 13, 14, all of that changed. All of it changed. And it's like a flip just switched, and I was like, oh my God, people are scary. I cannot talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. And I had some bad experiences too with people when younger. But now that I'm in my 20s and I'm tired of being all cocooned up, I'm tired of like going out to places and feeling like, oh, people are scary. And then also my anxiety telling me all this stuff, like all these people are looking at you, da, da, da. They're actually not. They're probably looking at you like, why is she not coming to talk to us? Right? So I'm learning in my 20s to kind of embrace new friendships, not be afraid of it, and say F you to my anxiety, and just going up to those people, just have that conversation, introduce yourself. And when you're talking to someone, don't focus on yourself. Like, don't focus on, do I look a certain way? Do I sound a certain way? Just focus on what the person is saying. Get so in tune to what that person is saying that you're not worried about yourself, because you know what I mean? Whenever you're meeting new people, it's not about just you. And I feel like that's something too that some people do, is like, you focus on yourself so much to where you're like, oh my God, but I'm this, I'm that, I can't do it. Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. Just worry about just worry about the other person and what they're saying, and getting to know them and being truly interested in that person in their life. And then that helps. This is for people who struggle with social anxiety. This is what people who are scared to like meet new people, talk to new people. This is for this group of people. So yeah, I'm telling you, sometimes you really just got to prove your anxiety wrong. But anxiety sucks. It sucks. I'm telling you, before I had anxiety, I was the most social person. And now I'm forcing myself to be social again. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's so bad. Years ago, I used to be like, oh, I'll never make friends. Friends are scary. Friends suck. You can't trust people. And some people you really cannot trust. Some people literally have the intention of doing you dirty. Stay away from those people. But now my new goal in 2026 is to make friends, okay? And I used to be like, oh, I can't be friends. And really, it was just my fear. It was me listening to the negative, it was me listening to the worry side of me, the negative side of me, without realizing that, how do we even know if that's true or not if we don't try to like make friends? How do we even know? You don't even know if what you're thinking is true or not until you actually prove it. And it can either go good or it can either go bad, but you'll never find out. You'll never find out if like you don't try, if you don't talk to people, if you don't introduce yourself, you don't get yourself out there. And yeah, life just gets so much better whenever you feel more free. You feel like you just feel like you can just make friends with anybody almost. And it's awesome. And making connections can literally change your life too. So yeah, and if you haven't found your people, there's people out there for you. There's so many people in this world. You just got to find your people. Literally. If you do go around people and they're negative and they're judging you because you're just you, they just aren't your people, okay? And in my opinion, if people are judging you for no reason, that's something that I learned. If people are judging you for no reason, it's a reflection of themselves most of the time, and it has nothing to do with you. Nothing, okay? Even if they are judging you, so what? Give them something else to, there's a saying that I love. It's like, if people are talking about you, give them more of a reason to talk about you, right? Which is saying, don't be afraid to be like, you know, why are you talking about me? There's no reason for you to be talking about me. Haven't done anything to you. And yeah, like, what's it going to hurt? So yeah, don't let, just, oh my goodness, there's so much I could say. I need to like start editing these into videos because, yeah. Yeah, but people are not as scary as your mind tries to tell you, that's for sure. And I'm saying this because just like I do with pretty much all of my messages that I share is, I try to help people in the way, I try to help people get out of their mental barriers, because I was able to get out of my mental barriers and I was able to really start to enjoy my life better. And I just basically want to help everybody else do the same, because it really sucks when you don't know what to do, when you go day by day with anxiety and every single day feels like you're suffocating around people. Like, life is not meant to be lived like that. And I know I felt that way for a while, and the freedom that I feel now, the joy, the amazing connections and relationships that I have now, oh my gosh, like, it's amazing, and it changes you. It's life changing. And so I just wanted to come on here and share this for anybody who struggles, who needs to hear it. And it's easier said than done, but with practice, with literally pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And say, first scenario, okay, say you go to a function, a party, right? And you simply go like with someone in your family, whatever. You get there, you see all these people, and you're immediately like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I gotta go sit in the corner. This is too intimidating, right? And your heart's racing, your heart's beating out of your chest, because you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to talk to nobody because I feel like I'm this. Literally, you just have to go up to those people anyway. Do it while you have the anxiety, okay? Go up to them, introduce yourself, and then you will realize sometimes that these people are amazing sometimes, right? Not all the time, but it's worth seeing. It's worth taking that chance. And then over time of doing that, and it's one simple thing. So simple. Just simply go up to people and talk to people, whether you have anxiety or not. And you will prove yourself wrong. And then you just made a new friend. And then you're like, wait a minute. This is not so bad at all. This is not so bad at all. This is what I did. This is exactly what I did. Okay? Talk to people scared. Prove it wrong. Okay? Prove all of that shit wrong. All of those little thoughts, prove it wrong. And your life, your anxiety will become aloof so easily just from doing that. Doing it while you have anxiety. Pushing through, facing your fear. Literally, you just have to face your fear to overcome it. Duh. Well, it's the same thing with social anxiety. You literally just have to force yourself to do it until it doesn't feel forced. And then you have friends. Then you can make connections. You can make connections with, like, for your career. Okay? So it's very important. I gotta go. I haven't even been drinking this Celsius, but this is so good. If y'all have not tried this raspberry acai green tea Celsius, you gotta try it. So good. So good. And I definitely needed this because I'm hungover, because I went to Orlando yesterday and went to a family function and danced my ass off in front of everybody, okay? dance my ass off in front of everybody, and that's not something that I used to be able to do. Sorry for cussing. Again, try not to cuss. I'm just saying, y'all, I used to be someone who was so anxious, who I would go to a party, a function, and I was like, don't look at me, don't talk to me. And now I'm the complete opposite because I had to force myself out of it. You just got to do it. And you literally just have to keep in mind that your anxiety is wrong. It doesn't know what it's talking about. It's gossiping without knowing the truth in your mind, okay? Yeah, no, last night was so much fun, but I'm so hungover today, but I had so much fun. And listen, I know at that party, I know I looked crazy dancing in front of all those people, but I didn't care. I did not care, okay? I was dancing with my mother-in-law, and we were just having so much fun, and I just didn't care. Just didn't care. And of course, I'm sure there's people that were like, this girl looks crazy. But at the same time, you know what they're also thinking? She's having fun. And we're all having fun. And people like that energy. People like it when you're yourself. When you look crazy when dancing, people like it. They do, more than you think. Of course, you're going to have a few people that might. Who cares? Don't focus on those people. Because I have people come like, I love your vibe. Even though I know I looked crazy dancing. Okay, and people, I'm telling you, and I made so many great friends. And like years ago, that was not me. That was not me. And I was so unhappy with, I never thought I'd be able to make friends. I never thought I'd be able to step out of my comfort zone and just, but I did, and it's great. So this is just for anybody, y'all. It's very much possible to become social when you've been antisocial for so long. Very much possible. So yeah, I gotta go. But yeah, that was my message for today. That was my message for today. Do not listen to your anxiety. Make sure that you have proof, or prove yourself wrong, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna save this. I don't know, but I do need to make a video about this because I know a lot of people struggle with it. I used to struggle with it really bad. Also, age helps. I will say that age also helps. The older you get, the less you care. Okay. But yeah. So for more of these kinds of conversations, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And yeah, thank y'all for watching, commenting, tuning in. Negative comments, positive comments, thank y'all for engaging, period, because it helps the channel out. So yeah, I hope everybody has a great day. And just be yourself, okay? Regardless of if you think people like you or hate you, be yourself, because you're not hurting nobody doing that, okay? You're only hurting yourself by not being yourself and by not pushing through your anxiety and making friends anyway and meeting new people. So everybody have a great day, and I'll see y'all the next time I come on here. Bye.